The Ox and the Fox. This is Edisto Beach State Park on Edisto Island, South Carolina. This is where you come in at. Once you come in, you'll turn left here. That's the ranger station where you check in.
There's two campgrounds here. One's Live Oak. The other is actually on the beach.
And this is Live Oak Campground. If you want to see the walkthrough for the beachfront access campground, that'll be in a separate video. So this is a one-way only. This is not the exit. This is the entrance portion of it. When you come in though, check in right there. And on the side of the building, if you have a South Carolina State Parks book, there's a little box on the side of the building there where you get your stamp and stamp your book.
Alright, we're at the Live Oak Campground at the ranger station where you check in at. Here at Edisto Beach State Park, they have two campground locations. The first one is the beach front campground, which starts from campsite 1 and runs around a big loop all the way to campsite 74, which we will show you in a separate video. And then in Live Oak Campground, it picks up on campsite 76, goes around the RV sites to 107, and then 109 to 125. The cabin area is located out on the marsh.
So we're just going to do a walkthrough and see if we can let you see all the sites. It's kind of busy this weekend, so I'm not going to invade anybody's space. This is the bathhouse. It's a big, beautiful bathhouse. So we're going to start with the RV sites. And a lot of these in the beginning are going to be host sites. This is a host site.
That's 76.
You see a campsite on it?
A campsite number?
Yeah.
No, the map shows it as 76.
This is a
77.
host site.
A lot of the first 76 through like 85 are host sites. I think they're employed here.
This is a host site.
It's going to be 80.
That one's 80.
Mm-hmm. Looks like it on the map.
This is a host site.
That's 79.
This is a host site.
81.
This is a host site. What would that one be?
I think it's 83 if I'm reading this map right.
And then right across the road, this is a host site.
That's 82 and 84. The next one's 84.
And this is a host site.
And the last one is 85.
And this one is a host site. So as you come to the end of this loop, you'll see the trash cans and the recycle bins.
It's the only trash cans in Live Oak.
Yes. Which is not that bad. It's not that far to walk to. Alright, once you come around the back end of the loop, that starts sites 86 through 107. Birds are chirping today. They're pretty.
One thing I've seen here is the birds are
This
all,
is 86.
all around.
86 right here.
86 looks pretty deep too. They got a Sprinter fifth wheel backed in there.
So that right there is going to be the exit. But the loop continues around
To the left.
to the left. Next on our right coming up is site 87.
I was looking at this one. That's a really long side. If someone has a long fifth wheel
It is a long
or a
site.
big rig, There's a really long site.
So from here on out, the sites to the right, they're going to back up to the highway. Justin and I are in a site on the right that backs up to the highway. And to be honest with you, so far I haven't noticed a lot of road noise.
You can hear it when you're outside, but inside the camper, I haven't noticed it. And really, it doesn't bother me. So
Me either.
it sounds a lot like the beach.
Site 88. That's a pretty wide site. Not that long, but wide. You see they have a pop-up camper. To the left will be 90 and to the right will be 89.
90's another long site. They've got a probably a 40-foot fifth wheel back in there.
Yeah, I'm not going to invade their space, but I don't know if you can see, but they have fifth wheel backed in there and 2 vehicles. This will be 89. Next up on the right is site 91. It's a pretty good site.
Perfect for a truck camper. Like ours. Little short, wide site.
Next on the right is 93, where this white truck's at.
Cool Airstream. It's a nice Airstream.
Oh yeah,
And a nice Duramax.
pretty Christmas lights. Good morning.
Good morning, how
How are you? I like your Christmas lights.
Oh, thank you.
They're pretty. And I like your Airstream too. It's beautiful.
Yeah, we're happy with it.
Uh-huh.
Very nice.
Nice. This is site 92. That site has some electrical boxes in the back, but to spend the night would be alright. I don't know that I would want to look at that if I were staying for a long period of time at a time. Site 94.
Another fifth wheel. Long site.
Next is 95. That's a pretty deep site. Swing back around to the left. Site 96. This picnic table, fire pit, an electrical box. And then right here's your water. '97 to the right. '99's on the right. And guess who's in 99? The Ox and the Fox. And I'll walk you in here to ours. So here's our water connect. Power box. Electrical box. What does the electrical have here?
50 and 30.
50 and 30?
50 amp, 30 amp, and then of course your regular 20 amp 110.
And if you're just starting out camping, some advice that we would give to you is invest in you a good breaker surge protector. You want to plug that bad boy up before you do any kind of electrical hookups to your rig. Flip the breaker on, just make sure that everything's okay with the electrical panel, because if you don't, you fry something on your setup, it could be very expensive. Here's our fire pit, picnic table, And our rig. Alright. This is site 99 and it's a pretty good size spot, ain't it?
Yeah. Perfect for a truck camper. And you can get a smaller rig in here.
Yeah.
Our 99 I wouldn't try to put a long fifth wheel in here. If you did, I guess you could hang out a little bit and then you still got plenty of room to the side to park vehicles or whatnot.
Yeah.
So I guess you could put a longer rig in here.
Alright, across the road from us is 98. You see they have a fifth wheel in there.
That is a long site.
Yeah. Coming up on the right will be site 101. And to my left, it's occupied, but I'm going to swing around real quick. That is site 100.
100 might be a pull through actually.
A circle around?
Yeah.
And yeah, what do you call it?
It looks like a pull through, but
Alright, this is site 102. Right here.
102 is a very long site.
Yeah.
Big rig friendly.
Secluded.
I would say for a state park, they've got plenty of room to spread out, even though they're kind of on top of one another. They're wide sites, so you've got plenty of room.
Site 104 right here. It's 104. Swing back to my right. It's 103. It's 103 right here. 106. $105. $107's on the right, and then the bathhouse is going to be on the left. This is 107. And it's right across from the bathhouse. Carry you into the ladies' restroom and let you see the bathhouse. There's no one in here. Stalls are good and clean. And you got a shower. Handicap stool. Some more showers. And some more restrooms. And this is a pass-through, so they have a door on this end and then a door back at the other end. Showers. Got a little bench down there to hold your stuff. So they have 2 regular size showers and then 1 handicap shower. And then a handicap toilet. Alright, we're going to take you across to the other campsites, which is 109 through 125. This was your ranger check-in station. This is a little picnic area. It's set up out there with some picnic tables.
There's more behind the ranger station too.
Yeah, right here. It's your ranger station from behind, and then there's more picnic tables here.
Yeah, they call that a ranger station, but I really think it's just a small little camp store for Live Oak Campground, and it's where you check in to both campgrounds, I believe. The big store is at the actual Edisto Beach Campground, and it's called the Camp Exchange. But we were there yesterday, and it'll be in one of the videos.
Alright, to the right, this is some rustic tent parking.
And the trail to Rustic Tent Camping is right through here.
And then campsite number 109 starts here on the left.
Still RV sites, and it has water and electric.
So this is site 109. It's kind of a short site. Be good for a pop-up or a small camper or a truck camper. This is site 110. This was the entrance to a trailhead
For the tent camping.
for the tent camping. So they would park here
Mm-hmm.
and then hike into their...
Rustic tent campsites are right through that trail here.
Okay.
I don't think it's that far, but on the map it indicates it kind of hikes off of there.
We're not going to go down there. Rustic tent camping's a little different to me, in my opinion, than RV camping. When we're camping like this in an RV or a travel trailer or a truck camper, I guess it's to be expected that people walk around. I'm just not comfortable walking in tent sites because they're a little more secluded. This is site 111, and it looks like it's a pull-through circle or half circle.
I guess you could, or you could back in from over there, but
Yeah. And again, they have fire pits, picnic tables, electric, and water. No sewer. Again, this campground does not have sewer. Alright, starting on the right here, this is 112. These campsites actually back up towards the marsh.
I'm sure they have little access points to walk over to the marsh from.
This is 113. I don't know if you can see it, but you can see the marsh area back there in a little opening.
Yeah, actually.
And there's a truck bed camper. Yay!
I have to come over here and talk to these guys.
I know.
Montana Ponderosa. I've never heard of that one, but
Yeah. That's the convenience of a truck bed camper, y'all. You just back in, hook your water and your electric up if your site has it, and you're done. You're done. This is site 114.
anybody's in here, I want to walk in and see how far it goes out to the water.
Okay. We have some bad weather coming in tomorrow. And we were told that a lot of people have started pulling out because they didn't want to waste their day sitting through the rain, but
We're gonna do it.
yeah. Justin and I come down here with a purpose, and that purpose is just to relax.
This would be a nice sight. The fire rings right here by the marsh, which I think it's tide's going out right now, so.
Don't sink.
You probably will once you get out here.
There's a squirrel.
Deer tracks,
You can see that squirrel, but he's right here in the tree. Oh yeah. We rode our motorcycles yesterday along Edisto Beach, and there is a section over next to the bay. Deer run like crazy over there. So if you're over on that side, we went over there to watch the sunset, and I mean, there was just an influx of deer everywhere on the highway and people's yards. We were on motorcycles. I got a little bit scared because the sun was going down. And how many deer would you say?
20, 25?
Yeah.
I
But
was just blowing the horn right down the highway.
yeah, I was just
Like a
blowing my horn. I had to let them know I was coming. I don't think it fazed them. They just turned their heads and looked at me like I was crazy. But we were told that there are a lot of deer that run over on Edisto Island, especially on that side that I was just referring to, and that's the side next to the bay. So if you decide to do a drive-by or ride around while you're here, just be mindful of that. Which, of course, the speed limit's 35. But deer will run out in front of you. Doesn't matter how fast you're going. Alright, to the right is 116.
Also another awesome site right on the water shore sound. That would be a cool site.
It is a pretty site. They got a big wide open area to get back there to the marsh.
You said it was 116 to the right?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
And this is 115 to the left.
Pretty long site too.
Yeah, that's a long site. We have 118 coming up on the right. And I'm not going to invade their privacy, but I'll shoot it in there real quick.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's another good-looking site on the sound.
Good morning. 117 to the left. And stop and turn. This is 120. Backs up to the marsh.
All of those are pretty cool sites. All on the sound.
119.
I think if you're camping at 119, you probably want to be camping with, was it 117? Those are really close. Almost like buddy sites.
It kind of seems to me that all these sites over here are a lot more closer together. Site 122. Does it seem that way to you?
What's that? A little bit closer over here?
Yeah. Up on the left, we have 123. And to the right will be 124. It's 123. $124. And this is another site where you probably want a buddy because there's nothing dividing you from 124 and then 125.
So just a note, I think 123, if you look back at it, it's actually in a mix of the backside of some of the host, two sites from the host site. That's 123 here. And then you see an actual fifth wheel or a motorhome with the awning out. That was from the middle lane where the host was, as well as this other motorhome here, another host.
There's nothing really here to divide these. Like Justin said, this is 123, and then this is actually, I forgot the number, but I'll get it in just a second. This
85.
85. And this was the loop Oh, we just carried you down. Here's the trash cans just for reference. And this was the loop we did just a few minutes ago. And these were host, this whole row through here were host campsites. And then going back here just for reference, this carries you to sites 86 through 107. And then this is the exit. We rode our motorcycles to the cabin area just to give you a quick view. Live Oak Campground has 7 cabins that are completely furnished, heated, air-conditioned, and supplied with bath and bed linens, basic cooking supplies, eating utensils, a coffee maker, a microwave, a television, and each includes a screened-in porch. We were not able to go in the cabins, so here are some pictures of the inside. Cabins 1 through 5 are 1-bedroom cabins. Cabins 6 and 7 have 3 bedrooms and are handicap accessible. The cabin area is located on the salt marsh of Scott Creek, 1.5 miles from the ocean and just past the ranger station where you check in.
Looks like this is cabin number 1. Cabin number 1. On cabin number 2. On our left will be cabin number 2. Cabin number 3. Cabin 4, cabin 5, cabin 6, and cabin 7. It looks like cabin 7 is handicap accessible. Also, cabin 6 appears to be handicap accessible. So there's a shared dock with cabins just out there.
When we were planning our trip to Edisto Beach State Park, we couldn't find many videos of the campgrounds. Edisto Beach State Park has 2 campgrounds. This one, the Live Oak Campground, and the Beach Campground. If you found this video helpful and would like to see more campground reviews of our upcoming trips, leave us a comment. Be sure to watch our upcoming video where we take you on a walkthrough tour of the Beach Campground at Edisto Beach State Park.